And so we don't tend to see our musings, right? Why am I here? What's the meaning of life? What makes someone a friend? We don't tend to see those as belonging to the discipline of philosophy. But in fact, they do. And I've come to believe that philosophy should belong to all of us, that it does belong to all of us. And in fact, when I wrote the book, The Philosophical Child, my editor and I went back and forth about the title because she really thought I shouldn't use the word philosophical in it. She thought it was intimidating and it would turn people off, et cetera, and maybe it does. But I felt like I really wanted to reclaim this title. I wanted to reclaim this word for children because I think it is authentically what children do. And I feel like it's important to call it that and to have them join what is a centuries-old tradition in which they should be a part. So the second reason that I think that we often don't put children and philosophy together or think of children as capable of philosophical reflection is that in general, I think we underestimate children. And in no area is that truer than in their capacities for deep and sustained reflection about the world into which they've been born. As a result, we easily miss children's philosophical musings because we fail to notice the profoundly serious questions that often underlie their remarks. We just don't hear them because we already assume that philosophy is too difficult or too abstract and that children are incapable of appreciating philosophical issues. So when they do make these remarks or ask these questions, they're often treated dismissively or condescendingly. How often do adults, and there's several of these kinds of adults in my family, remark on a reflective or provocative comment made by a child by pointing out how adorable or amusing it is? Meanwhile, a similar remark made by an adult will elicit a much more thoughtful response. But now, I've probably had hundreds